Welcome to the demo of the Oasis of Healing app. And we're in the development stages right now. We put a lot of great information in here to help with inner healing and how to come home to your divine self. So there are some courses that are available to you. This one, Steps to Healing, Self Healing from Trauma, Childhood Trauma or Dissociation. That one in there is an ebook and free. I'll show you a little more info there. Healing from Fundamental Religion or Narcissistic Relationships, if you've come from religion or your family did. And Healing the Chakras. So this one is available. I'll go into more detail there, but you could learn more about yourself or where maybe you are having some pains in the body, and also how to heal from within by reading your own body. There's some testimonials. The app is free at the moment for the information that's going to be in there, and then we will be adding in courses that will be paid at a later time. So there's meditations, there's local events, depending on the city that you're in, you can advertise events that are there, and community, bringing together those who are into natural healing or are practitioners themselves to be able to have a community where you can grow and feel safe as well. So that's the front page. And then on the learning page, this is where we have the courses. So to help with inner healing. This is an ebook that I wrote, and I did a little mini video on why I wrote the book. I read the book. It's a short 10-page. I find that those who are in overwhelm have a hard time staying focused, and so the book is short on purpose to help with the basics of breath work, meditation, knowing when you're in fight, flight, freeze, fawn, etc., and then some movement and things you can do to help shift anything that you might be going through or any of the overwhelm in the immediate time. Next is the chakra course here. And this has a lot of content in it. Introduction to the chakras. We show you where they are in the body, the history, the ways to clear any chakras. The idea behind this, it's a workbook that you can download as a PDF. The idea is to give you some information on how to help yourself, but if you're a practitioner, this is really helpful because we've given you some information on grounding and how to help someone transform themselves. There's 7 different ways of grounding or breathing to help you with moving in and out of whatever you're moving through. The healing frequencies is connecting you to sound. So the frequencies that are helpful for different types of ailments. We're very big on frequency healing. This is the chakra workbook. You can download yourself as a PDF. And there's additional tools. I'm really excited about this section because this here, the consciousness ladder here, the emotional ladder, is teaching you how to name and to move up different emotions. And you can see that they're also color-coded here by the chakras. And when we're in, I find a lot of people hold on to shame in the body. And so it's teaching you how to move out those emotions yourself so that you're not dependent on anyone. Very much, these are tools on how you can help to self-regulate yourself. And this next one, or there's a video there on the emotional ladder and how to move up the emotions. Processing, of course, what you're going through, not bypassing. And then moving through the stages of grief, and how to move through a trigger. So stop, drop, and roll methodology that I created on how to move. Just a lot of it is around awareness, to know what is going on, why is this happening for me on some level. And there's some information there on the electromagnetic field that we have, or the toroidal field, and how our energy moves. And we are connected to each other through our fields. And just more information that can help you to feel safe, but also to not be afraid of other people or catching things from other people. I think it's important we really know how the body works and what phases of healing that we go through. This is the astrological body, so where each of the chakras, which are nerve endings all the way up the spine, how they connect to each of the body parts, because you can tell a lot actually about what you're feeling or what you're moving through based on the body. We also really like tissue salts because if it's not an emotional issue that's going on, then it can be something connected to your body just saying, hey, I'm deficient in my minerals, and giving you the information for that. The next is the presence process, and this here is book. It's a book actually. It comes from a book that I put this information together, and it's how to breathe. I also have the how to move through a trigger again in there, and then some videos for the book from Michael Brown, and then a 15-minute breath work on how he's basically just breathing for 15 minutes so that you can mirror the breath work and learn how to self-regulate and calm your own nervous system. There's some really great mantras in that book as well that help you to move through things from your past that maybe have been a little bit difficult for you. And then here with this video series, Wendy Jensen and she's an ex-Mormon, and I grew up Jehovah's Witness, and then Catholic high school, Baptist marriage and divorce. So a lot around religion and the programming that comes from there. So deprogramming, matrix of the mind. We also incorporated energy healing and the chakras that were included in this course. And so there's videos in there on really just how to be your own independent self and how to recognize when maybe you are in, a victimhood or a disempowered state, and then some tools and some steps on how to move back out of those stages. Next is the Oasis community, where we can start to find people in our areas, people who are looking to connect with others, and events in Ontario. If you're coming from a different place or province or country, then we're able to add in different communities if you want to start to build your own within the app. And then connections is going to be where we will have find a practitioner. So someone in your area who has what you're looking for as far as like how to move through either emotional stuff. And remembering that only you can heal yourself. What we're doing is finding practitioners that have, a way of helping someone move through some kind of a transformation, and then being able to offer their information in the app for you so that we become like a hub. A community hub is the ideal, and that for those of us who are practitioners, that we're not alone in business, that you have access to an inner core community if you need help, or you have a client that's moving through something that's a little bit more difficult and you're just looking for some extra feedback or guidance on how to move through the situation, and to feel like you are not by yourself in business. So it's your, being your own contractor and being able to market and sell whatever it is that you feel comfortable. And if you need help with that, that's part of what I do and train on, connecting you to your birth chart, to the body parts, either using the chakra system, or if you're familiar with German New Medicine, how to connect to the core conflict the conflict root that someone is going through and how you can best serve them. I really do feel that we're moving to a time where we're not doing things for the client, but we're teaching them what we do so that they can feel empowered themselves. And then they have those tools to be able to help themselves if they're, awake in the middle of the night, or they're going through a really major panic or something is happening, that they've got these really concrete tools that they can help themselves in that moment. So that is the app so far. There will be more courses and things that will be added in as after the approval. For right now, just keeping it simple for the app stores, and then being able to grow and to develop it after. And the plan is to run retreats, and for retreats all over the world where people can advertise in here, and our community will be able to choose, if they want to go and learn in another country or in their own city, similar processes of learning how to connect, whether it's using human design, which is so great for the birth charts, numerology, the celestial star, so the true sky, or German New Medicine, right? And just being able to connect and to read our own bodies and build community while we are doing this as well. So thank you so much for listening, and looking forward to connecting with you.